So, tell me, what does every Xbox in the known conceivable universe have in common? Well, they're all built on PC hardware. And by that, I mean, they're all basically computers, with a bizarre OS. But most Xboxes like the Xbox Series X and S use Windows 11. But Windows 11 came out in 2021, so how the hell would have Microsoft used it? Well, Windows 11 already existed in 2020. It was just as Windows 10X. And I do explain more about Windows 10X in one of my TikTok posts. I'll link it in the description. But anyways, if you want me to talk about more about Windows 10X, then please let me know in the comments. I'd love to share my nonsense about it with you. But anyways, back to Xboxes being PCs. The whole reason why I'm talking about this is because the Xbox 360 isn't a PC. It is technically a PC though. It is the iMac G5. But the Xbox 360 is nothing like a Mac, is it though? The motherboards aren't the same, oh blah blah blah. Well, what Microsoft did was they used the iMac G5's hardware, which is the PowerPC processors. Specifically the IBM Xeon processor, which is a custom triple-core PC processor-based CPU, running about 3.2 GHz. But if the PowerPC processor was in the iMac G5, then that would mean Apple partnered up with IBM. Well, they did in March 1994. And up till then, most of those Macs had the PowerPC processor in them. But when Apple started using the Intel processors, that was when they stopped using PowerPC processors. And then obviously they started switching to the M1 chips and blah blah blah, which are actually quite good now. The M1 chips and stuff used to be really trashy and unstable. But anyways, enough about Apple. This is all about Xbox. Well, how did Microsoft actually use the iMac G5? Well, what they did was they bought a truckload of iMac G5s, and then they converted all those into Xbox 360s by changing out
Wham.
keeping the processors and stuff, adding the Nvidia graphics card, and then calling it a day. But it wasn't just that, they actually made an entire OS just for the Xbox 360, since they couldn't use macOS since they didn't have any rights to macOS. And plus it would be really weird if the Xbox 360 was just running off macOS. So they made their own operating system for the Xbox 360. And, fun fact, when the Xbox 360 was shown off at E3, the cabinets where the Xbox 360 actually was just a modified iMac G5 with the Xbox 360's hardware inside. And with that about concludes my video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or I've said anything wrong or anything, please just comment it in the comments. And have a nice day.